Hey guys, this is Anthony with Embrace the Adventure. This is my mini series where I'll do some review on more of the technical side of things. So I'm going to do the review of the Hensley Hitch. We drove about 800 miles with it in the last 2 days, so we'll jump right into it. So for the Hensley Hitch, this is definitely more of an investment than a purchase. Normal hitches can range from a few $100, $700-800. This was a little over $3,000. However, once you see the hitch, you will totally understand why in the engineering. And I think somebody who's had other weight distribution hitches and sway hitches or any kind of sway control system will appreciate the engineering that goes into this. And when I mean it eliminates 100% of the sway, I mean it eliminates 100% of the sway. I'll say these 800 miles were a tough 800 miles where we left Illinois coming down to Texas and we hit storms, multiple trucks. We got past trucks, we passed trucks. We had a windstorm across Arkansas where it was just straight open land and we were getting blown, and it just straight as narrow. The install of the Hensley Hitch, when I talk to the service rep, they are designed to be installed by the individual user. If you do have a garage that they partner with, they can install it for you. However, I highly recommend just doing it yourself. It is very easy. The directions are very simple, and we're not going to do a video on how to install this because there's so many really good videos out there already on it, and it really is really simple. Saying a drill, they give you a drill bit, a few wrenches and a socket, and that's really all you need, and a tape measure to install this. It's very simple to do. There's different types of trailers. It goes through all the installs on that and the directions, and like I said, there's already a lot of good YouTube videos out there, which is why we're not going to do an installation video on that. I did want to do a review on how it drove though through multiple things, because when you hear I spent 3,000 plus really on anything, let alone a hitch, you're like, wow, he's got to be crazy. But no, highly recommend it. Definitely worth the investment if you are traveling a lot. If you're a weekend warrior or you go out on 1 to 2 long trips a year, I wouldn't recommend it for you because it is a big cost up front. But if you are traveling frequently, I highly recommend it, because even the hookup process to me is easier than the normal, because all you have is one stinger on your truck and you just back into the Hensley Hitch, which is already set up and installed and stays on your trailer. Now, what I got is a special package deal. Since COVID happened and they had all kinds of back orders, they were offering these incentives to people to go on their back order list. And one caveat to that is, so second, when I called, the timing when I called, I was at like the last week to 2 weeks of it. The rep told me that they were waiting sometimes 6 to 8 weeks to get it. Luckily, I didn't have to do that, so I got to be able to take advantage of that deal. I think it's called like the back order deal or something in that nature, to where I got free shipping. I got similar to X chocks, but it's a very different design of the chock made by Hensley. They have a hitch helper. Essentially what that is the front of your jack goes into it, and you can actually adjust it side to side a few inches. So if you are backing up, instead of moving your truck, you can just simply move the whole trailer. I got the Hensley cover. I got the extra spring bars, the heavy duty spring bars, with our trailer being 10,000 plus pounds. They recommended heavy ones, so I got a free upgrade from that. And like I mentioned, we have free shipping. These were heavy. I think 2 of the boxes were 70 plus pounds. So shipping would have been insane. I think they had 150. So if I had to ship it myself for some reason in the back, I'm sure it would be like double that. But overall, the install was very easy. It maybe took me an hour, and that was like getting dark. The kids were playing with my tools the whole time. And I still got it installed in about an hour. And like I said, we went 800 miles with it and we had literally 0 issues. One good thing to mention about this is you can adjust it on the fly. Whereas other weight distribution hitches, if you have the chain system, you can adjust the chains, but you actually have to put the jack down, you gotta go up, lift the truck up, and just that way. This, you just adjust it right on the fly. So if you pull over and you're getting gas, you can pull out the socket that they give you and adjust it. There's marks on the side to say if you want a softer ride, a stiffer ride, you can adjust all that on the go. But again, I highly recommend this for anybody that is traveling a lot. The weekend warriors, I wouldn't so much. because you're kind of going, hour, 2 hour and coming back home. But anybody that is traveling a lot, highly recommend. It does take the sway out. Very easy to install. I think the only con is the price for some people, but for me it wasn't so much, because I'm starting to find out in the RV industry, you get what you pay for. And something that you're hauling, you're going 70 mile an hour down the interstate with, I want something that's safe for the kids. And some of the crosswinds that we were hitting with our rig were, pretty intense. And we definitely have more than enough truck to tow what we have, but it's inevitable. It's gonna happen. It's just simply gonna happen. So highly recommend it. And like I said, we'll insert the breakdown of what I paid, what I got in my deal. Unfortunately, I don't think they're doing that anymore. But some of the individual stuff is for sale, and it's at a pretty decent price, what I saw on their website. So we'll insert my breakdown, what we paid for it, as well as how it looks on our trailer. I hope you guys enjoyed this overview. I'm going to start having more and more of these overviews coming out, with some more of the technical side to this lifestyle. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit the click button wherever it's going to be inserted. I don't know, because Kaylee does the editing. And then also drop down any comments, any questions, not just about the Hensley Hitch, just about any technical side to RVing, or the truck, how we hook up, how it drives, anything like. Drop in the comments. We'll be happy to get back with you. See you guys later.